Good morning, Scituate. It is the 11th of April. Happy spring for everyone. Today at 7 o'clock tonight is both a special and annual town meeting. Again, 7 o'clock at the high school. Come out and please get your voice heard. Lots of different topics that are going to be discussed. Obviously, the budget in general, but also topics such as the building of a new water treatment plant. There's also discussions on curtailment for the windmill, as well as discussions on marijuana and retail shops, whether or not to lift the ban or keep the ban. So all that, again, 7 o'clock at the high school tonight. One other quick note to mention that the beach commission, everyone is interested in the beaches, will be having a meeting at the library this Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Again, beach commission, 6 o'clock on Wednesday. And with that, I'm going to turn over to our town administrator, Jim.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Goodrich. We'll do our COVID numbers for the morning. Obviously, our MAVIN data, which is the number of tests done at doctors' offices and testing sites, was 20. That's up from 17 last week. Unfortunately, our total case number reported to the Board of Health is not available right now. They haven't finished with those numbers. We have some late reporting numbers, so we will up that later. But our MAVIN data, the number has gone up. Also, our positivity ratings are 2.76, which is up from 2.11. Plymouth County is at 2.21, up from 2.02. And the statewide positivity for the last 7 days was 2.93, up from 2.47. Statewide, there are 36 individuals in the ICU, up from 33 of last week, and 22 of them are intubated, up from 12 of last week. That's the number we're really going to monitor going forward. Given the large number of people vaccinated in Massachusetts, we think that's probably a more important number than just individual case numbers. But we'll continue to give you both, but the health people are telling us really keep an eye on the hospitalization and intubation ICU numbers because the vaccine is designed to keep you from getting seriously ill. So we will continue hammering on. If you're not vaccinated, please do so. If you are vaccinated, get a booster. If you've had a booster, you're over 50, you are eligible now to get a fourth booster 4 months after you received your first booster. If you're over 18 with certain health conditions, you are also eligible for a second booster. So please check with your physician. If you're eligible, please get boosted. For those of you who didn't watch the Selectmen's meeting last week, we did sell the Council on Aging building on Brook Street, the old Council on Aging building. We received a bid of $465,000 as the high. So we'll be closing on that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. When added to the sale of the minor fire station, we have $1,019,000 that will be used to offset the debt of the new Council on Aging. When we add that with the donations, we have over $1.2 million, and that'll reduce the savings. I'll give you savings on your average tax bill of about $155 for the construction of the senior center. So that's good news. And again, we expect to close on that within the next couple of weeks. The South Shore Irish Heritage Trail has announced that See Plymouth, the official tourist site of Plymouth County, was awarded a $90,000 grant. The grant will finance an advertising campaign to lure tourists from the Northeast United States, Eastern Canada, and Ireland to the newly established South Shore Irish Heritage Trail. Also included in the grant will be signage and printing. The Trail Committee is most grateful to See Plymouth for their work on the grant. We will have a launch ceremony for the South Shore Irish Heritage Trail May 22nd at 1 p.m. at the Cole Bandstand. If you get out of the harbor, you'll see the dredge and the barge are still sitting in Scituate Harbor. That is to raise the Bing Bing, which is the fishing boat that sank off Hummerock this year. They're just waiting right now for weather conditions. As soon as the weather is right, they will go out and they will try to raise the Bing Bing. If they are able to bring it to the surface, it'll be brought back into Scituate Harbor where it will be made secure and safe, and then it'll be taken down to Fall River where it will be scrapped. Widow's Walk is open. If you want to play golf, the course looks great. The pro shop is done. The clubhouse is being ready. We hope to have that open the next couple of weeks. Our new clubhouse. We're very excited, but while you're waiting for the clubhouse, get out and play around the golf. The golf course is in great shape, so we encourage people to get out and enjoy that beautiful golf course. The Water Division has finished the carbon filter project down at the water treatment plant. The water treatment plant is back online, so the full water ban that was instituted by the water department while we worked on the treatment plant has now been lifted. And finally, for the last time, I'll remind people your annual transfer station stickers have expired. The grace period has also gone by, so if you get on there without a sticker, you will be turned away. So please get into the town hall get yourself your new transfer station sticker before you get out there and try to dispose of your trash. As Andrew said, tonight's town meeting, so we hope to see a lot of people there tonight, and that's what I have for today.
Great, thank you. Now with the school update, our superintendent, Bill Burkett.
Thank you, Mr. Goodrich. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I guess we'll start with our case numbers for COVID this week. This week, the number bumped up a little bit. We're at 31 cases. Last week was 12, week before that 11. As you see, we had a spike in one of our schools. The breakdown goes as follows: district employees, 0 cases. Cushing had 18 cases, which is the bump. Gates had 5, Hatherley 1, Jenkins 6, and Scituate High School 1 case. Wampatuck had 0 cases. So as Mr. Goodrich and Mr. Boudreau had mentioned, tonight will be town meeting. Also, prior to the town meeting event, we will have a school committee meeting with one agenda item, but there will be a public comment that will be via Zoom if you're interested. And then the following school committee meeting will be on April 25th. So hoping to see folks tonight at town meeting. A couple of items of interest: the Scituate Public Schools has created its first district crisis response team, working closely to develop a consistent, articulate approach to emergency and crisis situations that may occur in our district. So this is a new team. It's representative of central office administrators, building administrators, educators, teachers, clinical support, nursing, emergency response personnel in the town as well. So we're excited to get that off, and we'll be sharing our plans as we work out the different public responses to emergencies that we have, and we'll have very clear and articulated responses to those emergencies to make our schools a safe place for all our individuals. So that's something new and exciting for us. Also, for an FYI, per state law and per DESE, we submitted our Student Opportunity Act amendment, which reinforces our commitment to inclusion and co-teaching for students with disabilities and English language learners last week, to the goal of closing achievement gaps. The Student Opportunity Act provided an infusion of funding through our Chapter 70. In Scituate, we had an increase of $83,761 for this fiscal year, and for next year, it'll be $16,154. Please know, as a district, we are also committing efforts and funds substantially beyond these increases to ensure that these supports are needed to increase achievement in these areas. And finally, I just want to give a shout out to our dedicated parents of the Scituate High Opportunities and Resources for Education, or SHORE. I dropped into their meeting last week, and they were doing their annual spring grant meeting, in which they allot a lot of funds that they were hard earned by the group to our faculty and staff on behalf of the kids and our district. So thank you very much to those folks that do a great job, and for all that have participated in raising funds that all go back to our district and to the kids. Thank you, everyone, and have a great week.
Great, thank you. And I just wanted to real quickly just thank you, Superintendent Burkhead. We're talking about the budgets, and just want folks at home to know it's been wonderful to see the school board and your staff, all the transparency in the budget. It's fabulous to see all the great information to learn about what's going on with the school and during this whole budget process. So I just wanted to publicly thank you for really helping folks understand what's going on. So
thank you, Mr. Goodrich.
So with that, hope to see everyone at town meeting tonight.